I'm here all by my lonesome. I'm sad that boss man Cody can't be here, but I'm sure he's here with me in spirit. Uh, I don't think I've ever played Cameron, but I'm not going to take him lightly. So I'm just hoping to keep my momentum from my last match going. And I wish him luck, but that I am the one that comes out on top. So I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. Both, again, just because Cody here doesn't mean I can't hold my own. So let's get this going, man. Let's keep this going.
Hey, we're here again. We're playing Antonio. No Cody, though, which is, interesting. Antonio, if you want me to manage you for the next one, I have no qualms doing that, but I can't right now. Sorry. But this is gonna be a good one. Antonio is a really great competitor. But we said it from the beginning. We're mad. The Brzakala loss is what has driven us to become an even better force. And this guy has proven each match, and he has been dominant. And just been playing absolutely lights out. The last match we had, I think the one before it was a perfect game, accuracy wise. Like, we've been on fire. So Antonio, you're a cool dude. We like you. It's just, unfortunately, we have a goal, and that goal is we need Boatman's belt back in the Warzone, in the Kingsman. And Redshaw right now, he's going for it. So, anything you want to say, Doc?
Honestly, not really. I'm excited to play Antonio. Antonio's a great competitor. Hopefully I can get some revenge on First Order today. We'll see.
We want him in Chaco. We'll settle for you, Antonio. Manners make it, man. Let's play.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Multiplex Movie Warzone. Tonight we have a great match between the First Order's Antonio Chavez and the Kingsman's Cameron Redshaw. I am your host, Cameron Holzman. I am joined on the desk by one Mr. Kirk Kowalkowski. Kirk, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, Cam?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to see this match. This is two great players. Redshaw showing up this season, making a pretty decent run here, and unfortunately coming up with that loss to Menchaca in the tournament. But since then, he's been determined. And you've got Antonio, who consistently has been near the top, has been scratching and clawing, trying to get to that title shot, and this could be the time he does it. So I'm sure this is going to be a great match. Yeah. Anything else before we bring in our competitors?
Yeah, two guys who have quietly become, top tier, high level players. So let's see who moves on.
Absolutely. So with that, we're going to bring in our competitors. Introducing first with a record of 6-3, representing the First Order, we have Antonio Chavez. Alrighty then. Did not expect the mask. And introducing second with a record of 4 wins, 1 defeat, we have Cameron Redshaw. Do we have Cameron Redshaw?
Yay!
Cameron Redshaw. We're leaving it in. We're leaving it in.
Yeah, leave that in.
I'm frightened by the helmet also.
All right, gentlemen. Round number 1 is going to work like this. You'll get 8 questions in 8 different categories. You will then write your answer down. You'll have about 15 seconds. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you do not get a point. At the end of the round, if you get all 8 questions correct, you will be given a bonus question for another 1 point. There is no stealing in this round because you're both answering the same questions. Reminder that you have 3 repeats and 1 challenge to use throughout the match. Any questions? All right. With that, we will get started with your first question, which comes in the category of comedies. Name 2 of the 3 actors that portray the 3 amigos in the film of the same name. Kirk, how many amigos do you have?
Not enough for too many, depending on who you ask.
I used to have more, and then quarantine happened. 3, 2, 1, pens down, and we will start with Redshaw.
Steve Martin, Chevy Chase.
And Antonio.
I did all 3. Martin Short, Chevy Chase, Steve Martin.
Showing off.
Ah, yes, the old 7 Dwarves maneuver. That is correct.
Okay, question number 2 in the category of mystery thriller. The Guest takes place during which holiday?
The Guest.
Remember when you have guests during the holidays?
Remember when you could have holidays during the holidays?
Remember when you could have
Let's
guests
be
at
honest.
any time?
Yeah. This is
Remember going outside?
5, 4, 3. So, I mean, I didn't do that beforehand. 1, pens
Fair
down, and we will go to Antonio.
Christmas?
And Redshaw.
I said Thanksgiving.
Those are
Both
both
are incorrect.
incorrect.
We are looking for Halloween. We're looking for 4 days ago. With that, no perfect rounds, and we get into question number 3 in the category of 90s films. What 90s drama has characters named Paul Edgecombe, John Coffey, and Wild Bill Wharton? 90s dramas. That's one way to describe my childhood. Being a person born in the year 2000.
I was gonna say, the math doesn't add up.
I am very young. 5, 4, 3,
Repeat the question.
2, 1. That is Redshaw's first repeat in the category of drama. Nope, in the category of 90s. What 90s drama has characters named Paul Edgecombe, John Coffey, and Wild Bill Wharton?
To be fair, according to the question, it could be 90s or drama.
This is true. What 90s drama that is also every other conceivable genre? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Redshaw
Magnolia.
and Antonio.
The Green Mile.
The Green Mile is correct for 1 point.
That's right.
All right. Question number 4, the category of action adventure. Which turtle does Johnny Knoxville voice in 2014's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Built-in multiple choice here. There's a finite number of Ninja Turtles. I won't say how many, just in case.
Yeah. In England, they are called the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, and that's a lot less interesting. 5, 4,
Isn't everything in
3,
England?
2. Everything from England is less interesting. Pens down. We'll start with Antonio
I refuse to see it. Is it Raphael?
and Redshaw.
Well, I also said Raphael.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Leonardo, the boring one.
Oh,
Really?
they got him to be the boring one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fact they didn't get the guy from Jackass to play Mikey, in all honesty. All right. Question number 5 comes in the category of directors. Who directed 2004's Phantom of the Opera? You know, fun fact about this movie, I tried to forget about it, but then out of nowhere, the Phantom of the Opera is there inside my mind.
Inside your mind.
4, 3, 2,
Dun, 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 dun,
1.
dun.
Pens down.
Dun, dun.
And we'll go to Redshaw
I probably misspelled his last name, but Joel Schumacher.
and Antonio.
Joel Schumacher.
Yeah, we will accept
Yeah, I
anything that looks close enough to
Phonetically,
sound
he
like
had it.
Schumacher.
Okay, next question, category of animated. What 2010's animated film features the characters Chief, King, Rex, and Boss?
Those 2010s animated films, those things that I saw a lot, but not because I was studying for trivia, but because I was a literal child.
That's fair.
And we will go 5,
That's the time
4,
to watch them.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Antonio
I guess Brave.
and Redshaw.
I love dogs.
Isle of Dogs is correct. Stop motion is the most underappreciated form of animation.
That ties it up.
All
3-3.
right, that does tie it up 3-3. Your penultimate question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. The music appearing in The Graduate is made up of songs from what musical group? if you could be part of a musical group that is not this one or any real group, so as to not give any hint of the answer. If you could make up a music group, what would be the name of your music group? Is basically what I'm asking.
I think it would be Kaleb Koho on bass guitar, Boatman on drums, you sing and lead.
2,
Power trio.
1, hands down. I love how Kirk is not part of the musical group he just pitched. Redshaw
Simon and Garfunkel.
and Antonio.
Simon and Garfunkel.
That is correct.
Because it's funnier, Koho. And your final question with no perfect rounds in the category of sci-fi fantasy. What is the name of the land that Humperdinck rolls over in The Princess Bride?
So I know they were talking about rebooting this film, but nowadays when you reboot things, you got to swap it all around. So I can't wait to see The Prince Husband in theaters 2023. It could be great. It's an even better title, in my opinion.
Leave it alone, please.
3. And of course, it will star
Repeat.
Prince. 2. That is Antonio's first repeat.
Okay, category of sci-fi fantasy. What is the name of the land that Humperdinck rolls over in The Princess Bride?
And now this always happens when people repeat is that I run out of banter because I'm prepared to end my banter right when the time runs out.
You
And then
time
I'm
that
like,
perfect 15
I'm stuck.
seconds of
I'm
repeat
trying to
throws the whole thing off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And we will start with Antonio
Make sure, is it Florin?
and Redshaw.
I made up one. I said Ordelia.
Florin is correct.
Yes.
All right. So with that, at the end of round number 1, we have a score of Antonio with 5, Redshaw close behind with 4 points going into round 2. Round number 2 is going to work like this. The player in the lead will have the choice whether they want to go first or second. Whoever goes first will spin the wheel. If they like what they get, they can spin again unless they land on the opponent's choice. Whatever they get, they will answer 5 questions in it for 2 points apiece, or you can go to multiple choice, which goes up down to 1. But watch out. Stealing can happen here. So yeah. Antonio, would you like to go first or second?
I will defer.
All right, so we will bring in Kaleb Koho.
Hey.
And your first spin is away, and it will land on a category of rom-coms. Would you like to take that, or would you like to spin again?
I think we can go again.
I think we spin again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good will. We'll go again.
All right, spinning again. Whatever you land on, you are stuck with, and is going to land on films written by IAL Diamond, which is
All
Red
right,
Shaw's
you
strength.
got it,
Also,
Doc.
yeah, sorry. The rest of this wheel for the viewers at home, we have Oscars and IAL Diamond, which was Red Shaw's strengths, Nolan and Tarantino, which were Antonio's strengths, and horror, rom-coms, Jack Nicholson, and crime. I'm good at my job. Kirk, you good if I take these questions?
Sure.
All right. Redshaw, are you ready for your questions in the category of written by IAL Diamond?
Sure.
All right. Your first question. In The Private Life of Sherlock Holmes, what is the profession of the woman who wishes to have a child with Holmes?
She is a ballet dancer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who directed Always Together? Five, 4.
Frederick Law Cordova.
2. That is incorrect, Antonio, for the 2-point steal.
Probably wrong. I was going to guess Billy Wilder.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Frederick D. Cordova.
Oh no!
Oh, wow.
So close.
Dang
I'm
it.
so sorry.
Damn initials.
That was my bad.
Question number 3 in the category of IAL Diamond. Who plays Roberta Stevens in Love Nest?
Marilyn Monroe.
That's correct for 2 points. I dropped my pen. 2 points. Your penultimate question in IAL Diamond. In Mary Andrew, Andrew goes to ruins in Sussex to learn about a statue of what Roman god? Five, 4, 3,
Repeat the question.
2. That is Redshaw's second repeat. In Mary Andrew, Andrew goes to ruins in Sussex to learn about a statue of what Roman god?
Pan.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in IAL Diamond. In The Fortune Cookie, Harry works for what TV network?
CBS.
And that is correct for another 2 points. All right. So at the end of Redshaw's turn, he has brought his score up to 12 with Antonio still at 5. We will bring back up the wheel. I saw Cody commented backstage. Is Cody here? Does Cody want to appear on screen? I guess not. So we will spin the wheel for Antonio. Antonio, your first spin is in, and it lands on your Strength of Tarantino. Would you like to keep that?
Yes, let's go for it.
All right.
All right. Kirk, would you like to give Antonio his questions in the category of Tarantino?
Absolutely. Antonio, you ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Question number 1. In Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, what Steve McQueen film did Rick Dalton audition for?
The Great Escape.
That is correct for 2 points. Question number 2. Who plays Honey Bunny in Pulp Fiction?
Amanda Plummer.
That is correct for 2 points. Question number 3. After hitting the Nazi with a baseball bat, what professional player does Donnie reference in Inglourious Bastards?
Ted Williams.
That is correct for 2 points. What is Julia's DJ nickname in Death Proof?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Jumpin' Julia, B, Jivin' Julia, C, Jazzy Julia, or D, Jungle Julia?
D.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question. What is in the shotgun Bud shoots the bride with in Kill Bill Volume 2?
Rock salt.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right. So at the end of round number 2, we have Antonio in the lead with 14. Redshaw close behind with 12. Round number 3 is going to work like this. We have a bunch of different categories. Each player is going to pick one question for 4 points, one for 3, one for 2, and one for 1. Each player will answer questions until either all questions have been asked or one player has mathematically eliminated the others. So your categories available today, gentlemen, are Oscars, Nolan, biopics, coming of age / teen, animated, music / musicals, drama, and 1990s. So we will take a quick break for them to pick, and we will be right back. And we are back. Each competitor has chosen their 4, their 3, their 2, and their 1. Antonio has chosen his 4-pointer in Nolan, his 3-pointer in 90s, his 2 in biopics, and his 1 in drama. And Redshaw has taken his 4-pointer in Oscars, his 3 in Nolan, his 2 in animated, and his 1 in biopics. We will start with Redshaw because he is behind. Kirk, can you take his questions? Reminder, you have 1 repeat and your challenge still left.
Absolutely. Okay, Doc, your first question category of biopics for 1 point. Who played the title character in Gandhi?
Ben Kingsley.
That is correct for 1 point. Your 2-pointer in animated for the lead. Who voices Iago in Aladdin?
Gilbert Gottfried.
That is correct for 2 points. And the lead.
All right, and that will send it back to Antonio for his 1 point question in the category of dramas. Remind you have 2 repeats left, Antonio. Your question is, who played the title character in The Truman Show?
Jim Carrey.
That's correct for 1 point. And that is a tied game. So we will stay with Antonio for his 2 point question in the category of biopics. Who plays Dan White, the man who assassinated Harvey Milk in Milk?
Josh Brolin.
That is correct for 2 points. Taking the lead.
All right, coming back over to Redshaw for your 3-pointer in Christopher Nolan. In The Dark Knight Rises, what is the exact name of the law that allows for a quick and strict sentencing of anyone associated with organized crime?
Five,
The
4,
Harvey Dent Act.
3, 2. Kirk.
I'm going to say we can't accept that.
It's just the Dent Act, isn't it?
Yeah, that is incorrect. It is just the Dent Act.
Yeah.
Should I bring Koho? Can we bring Koho in?
Hi, it's the
Yeah, we want to
showrunner.
bring in Koho a second.
Showrunner Fandom. They do call it the Harvey Dent Act exactly twice in the movie.
Okay,
It
so
is
you want to
called
challenge?
both. I understand why you say the Dent Act, because it is shorthanded the Dent Act for most of the film, but there are 2 points in the film where it is called the Harvey Dent Act.
So would you like to officially challenge?
Yes.
We will officially challenge, but the Harvey Dent Act should be an acceptable answer.
All right. We will take a short break, and we will be right back. I'm pulling up the. All right, we are back from that challenge. We have reviewed. We went straight to the screenplay, and we looked. And unfortunately, we cannot find any times in which it is called the Harvey Dent Act. It is only just referred to as the Dent Act. So unfortunately, Redshaw will lose his challenge, which means we will stay with him, and he is forced to answer his 4-point question in Oscars. Kirk, take it away.
Okay, Redshaw, you ready for your 4-point question?
Sure.
Category of Oscars. What was the last film to win Best Cinematography for black and white films before the cinematography categories were combined?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
1. And that is your final repeat.
4 points in Oscars. What was the last film to win Best Cinematography for black and white films before the cinematography categories were combined?
Five, 4, 3,
Who's
2,
Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
1.
For 4 big points.
Oh my God!
Good pull,
I
man.
knew that was the right year. I was really not sure. All right.
All right, so it's going to go like this. We go back to Antonio, who is down by only 2 points. Antonio hits either his 3 or his 4. He will win. Otherwise, it will go to Redshaw. So, Antonio, your 3-point question in the category of the 1990s. What decade does Girl Interrupted take place in? Five, 4, 3, 2,
The 80s.
1. That is incorrect. We are looking for the 1960s. 1960s. Girl Interrupted, great movie. Watch it. All right. And your 4-point question for the win in the category of Nolan. Reminder, you have 2 repeats left. In Memento, what does Teddy make Leonard write on his picture of Natalie, which he soon crosses off?
Do not trust her.
And your winner, Antonio Chavez. Do not trust her was the correct answer. Final score of 21-19. We will go to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher, Cameron Redshaw. You don't love to see it happen, but sometimes that's how it goes. How are you guys feeling after that?
It's just a bummer. End of the day, I think it's good. But
yeah, I dropped 5 points on 2 questions that I was 1 word off on, so that's kind of heartbreaking. If I got Dent, or if I got Philip de Cordova, we would have been tied. If I got Dent, I might have won. So it is how it is. I just remembered stuff incorrectly. Just that's how it goes sometimes. So
yeah, well, we'll be back. We're not
absolutely, yeah. You're still 4-2. That's still a great record. You will definitely be back next season. When you come back, is there anyone that you have your eye on? Anyone you want to play?
I think a certain person is 4-2.
Yeah,
I think a certain beautiful mustached man is 4-2 as well. So
when we found out we were playing Antonio, we're like, we'll just take this as our pseudo Menchaca game, but we wanted Menchaca, so we want the rematch next season. So
yeah, I don't make the decisions around here, but I'm sure someone could maybe make that happen. But yeah, no, you still played a great game. Thank you for coming out and playing. With that, we will move on to our winner, Mr. Antonio Chavez. Antonio, congratulations. You won, pulled it out there. It was a narrow victory. How you feeling?
I'm just glad that Nolan didn't bite me in the ass this time. And I'm just, I kind of don't like to win with even some sort of controversy. That's why if it's possible, I would love to play Cameron again. But otherwise, I was just glad to pull it and represent for the First Order. And I'm even glad that even though he was on his deathbed, Bossman still came out and still spoke for me. But I'm just glad that I was able to eke out the win and just keep me on this positive momentum going forward.
This is the exact reason why I'm not trading Antonio Chavez. People want him. This is the exact reason why people go in there, think he has no strategy or he won't study. The man put in so much work in this match. He did so great. And I think Cameron Redshaw hates the First Order, and that's fair because if I was Doc, I would hate us too because that's a brutal way to go out. But I appreciate Antonio. Antonio's 1 match away right now from playing for a championship, so that's insane right now. So,
all right. So, Antonio, after this match, you will be playing the winner of either myself or Matt Queller. Do you have a preference on who you want to play? Anything to say to either of us?
Just bring it on. Both of you guys are excellent competitors. Queller, there's a little bit of history there, but otherwise, listen, I'll take the challenge of anyone. So.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So with that, we are going to say goodbye to Mr. Antonio Chavez. We'll go back to final words at the desk. Or maybe we won't. There we go. Kirk, final thoughts on this match?
Yeah, rough one for Redshaw. Just a couple syllables off total in the match, and this could have went different ways. But sometimes it happens. And Antonio again doing what he does, doing just enough to pull it out at the end. I've seen him do that a million times now. And whoever it is in the number 1 contenders match, that's going to be a great match. And definitely whoever comes out on top of that's going to be deserving of that title match.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that, I have been Cameron Holzman, and on behalf of Kirk Kowalkowski, Cameron Redshaw, Antonio Chavez, Kaleb Koho, and the disembodied voice of Cody Newberry, this has been Movie Warzone. Thank you all for watching, and play the clip.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Goodbye.